Have you ever stopped to really observe? Have you seen those people who, at over 70, have skin that seems to defy time? Skin that tells stories, of course, but without those deep wrinkles that we've been told are inevitable. And I'm sure you've wondered how they do it. Let me guess what you think. Do you think their secret lies in those fancy jars with bottled promises that cost a fortune? I assure you, with the certainty that my years of studying the human body give me, that the answer is not there. Most of those creams are a very well-sold illusion. The real secret to skin that radiates life after 70 cannot be bought. It is inherited. It is ancestral knowledge, a ritual so simple and at the same time so powerful that its main ingredients are probably already in your kitchen waiting to be rediscovered there. I am Dr. Fernando Manocci, and today I am not here to sell you anything. My purpose is to give you back a power that is already yours. Today I'm going to reveal to you the ancient salt ritual, a method that, by supporting the skin's natural processes and improving circulation through massage, achieves what the cosmetics industry often only promises. Brace yourself, because what you're going to learn today is not a simple beauty trick. It's a new way of understanding and caring for your skin from the inside out. The great deception of the cosmetics industry. Before I give you the keys to this ritual, it's crucial that you understand why the usual methods, the ones that so many people put their faith and money in, often fall short. Let's be clear about the great deception of the cosmetics industry. Every year, billions are spent on anti-aging products. We're inundated with ads featuring digitally retouched models, selling us a perfection that doesn't exist. They tell us about patented peptides, exotic molecular complexes, and ingredients sourced from remote places. The message is always the same. The solution to your wrinkles is complicated, technological, and of course, very expensive. But here's the truth that sometimes eludes us. Skin is a living, intelligent organ, not a surface that can be filled in from the outside, and that's it. Imagine trying to revive a tree by watering only its leaves instead of its roots. It might glow for a moment, but you're not quenching its thirst. Similarly, many of those expensive creams work primarily on the epidermis, the most superficial layer. They create a temporary film of hydration, a plumping effect that can hide fine lines for a few hours. But what about deeper wrinkles? Sagging skin? Loss of volume in the cheeks? These aren't the surface-level problems. They're the result of deep-seated changes in the dermis, where the real architecture of your skin, the collagen and elastin, is located. And the reality is that the molecules in many cosmetic ingredients, because of their size, have a hard time getting to where they're really needed. Think about bioavailability. It's a fancy word for something very simple, your body being able to recognize and use a substance. Your skin has evolved over millennia to process natural compounds. It knows what to do with vitamins from an oil or minerals from the earth. This doesn't mean that all creams are useless, but often the most profound solution lies not in adding layers, but in awakening your body's own regeneration mechanisms. The key is not to cover up the problem, but to give your skin the tools and the stimulus to repair itself. What I'm going to teach you is not about applying a solution, but about starting a process, a natural process that respects the biology of your skin, and for that reason, much more effective in the long term. But understanding the real enemy. Why do we age? To win a battle, you have to know your enemy. Regarding the aging process of our skin, let's remember that time isn't the real enemy. It's 3 biological processes that slow down over the years. If you understand these 3 points, you'll understand why this salt ritual is so transformative. The first weakened pillar, collagen and elastin, the skin support. Imagine young skin as a new, firm and elastic mattress. Inside it has a well-organized network of collagen fibers that give it a firmness, and elastin fibers that allow it to return to its place after you smile. That's the scaffolding of your skin. From the age of 25 or 30, the production of these proteins begins to decrease. But it's not just that. After the age of 40, and especially after menopause in women, the degradation of the fibers that already exist accelerates. The collagen fibers become thinner and more disorganized. Elastin loses its memory. The mattress gradually begins to sag. The result we see are wrinkles, which are the valleys that form where the structure has lost its support, and sagging, which is the skin surrendering to gravity. The second weakened pillar, cell renewal, the slow river. Now, think about the surface of your skin, the epidermis. In youth, it's like a flowing river. New cells are born and travel to the surface in a cycle of about 28 to 40 days. As you age, old cells slough off on their own, revealing new glowing skin. As we age, this river becomes sluggish. The renewal cycle lengthens the rio, taking it anywhere from 40 to over 60 days. As a result, dead cells accumulate on the surface and forming a dull, rough layer that not only robs your skin of its radiance, giving it a dull tone, but it also acts as a barrier. It prevents light from reflecting, properly accentuating wrinkles and, very importantly, it blocks the absorption of any products you try to apply. You are literally hydrating dead cells. The third weakened pillar, circulation, the poor delivery system. The third pillar is perhaps the most overlooked. Think of the tiny blood vessels in your dermis as a highway system. Their mission is vital, to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your skin. Is what fuels collagen production, drives cell turnover, and gives your skin that healthy, rosy glow. Over the years, this microcirculation becomes less efficient. Blood flow decreases. The highways get congested, and skin cells start to get less of a supply. It's like a state of starvation at a cellular level. No matter how well you eat, if nutrients aren't getting to where they're going, the cells that make collagen don't have the raw materials to work with. Skin looks sallow, and its ability to repair itself is drastically reduced. When these three pillars are weakened, the structure gives way, the surface stagnates, and the delivery system fails. We have the full picture of aging, and this is where the salt ritual comes in, not as a simple exfoliant, but as a strategic. On all three fronts, Pontripaikos. The ancient solution, the hidden power in a grain of salt. Now that we understand what's happening to our skin, we can appreciate the genius of nature's solution. I'm not talking about refined table salt that's had most of the good stuff stripped away. I'm talking about unrefined sea salt, or better yet, Himalayan pink salt. These crystals are a little mineral treasure. The effectiveness of this ritual is based on a triple action that directly addresses the three pillars we just saw. Restoring the first pillar, exfoliation that supports renewal. The first thing the salt in our mask does is act as a renewal agent. The medium grain crystals, softened by the honey, perform a gentle mechanical exfoliation. By massaging the mixture, you are sweeping away that layer of accumulated dead cells. This has two immediate effects. First, the skin instantly feels smoother and looks brighter because you have removed that dull veil. Second, and more importantly in the long term, this action sends a signal to the deeper layers. The surface is clear. We need new cells. This helps speed up that sluggish cell renewal cycle. We help the river get its flow back. Restoring the second pillar, the boost to circulation to nourish from within. This is where things get interesting. The physical action of the massage, combined with the properties of the mixture, causes an increase in the skin's microcirculation. You might feel it as a slight tingling or a warming sensation. It's not irritation. It's the blood flowing more vigorously through those capillaries that had become sluggish again. This increase in blood flow is like opening the floodgates of an irrigation system. Suddenly, a surge of oxygen and nutrients carried by your own blood floods the cells of the dermis. The fibroblast cells, the collagen factories, receive much needed raw materials. We are feeding the skin from the inside out, which is the only real way to rebuild its structure. Restoring the third pillar, a mineral environment for the skin. And here we come to the subtlest point. Sea salt and Himalayan salt are much more than just sodium chloride. They contain a wide variety of trace elements and minerals. Although the popular claim that they have over 80 minerals is difficult to verify, and their direct absorption through the skin is a matter of scientific debate, we do know that this mineral cocktail creates a health environment on the skin surface and around. Minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and calcium are important for the skin barrier. They help maintain pH balance and natural hydration. By applying this mask, we are creating an optimal topical environment, a remineralized and balanced environment that promotes cellular repair processes. Balanced skin can dedicate its energy to rebuilding itself. In short, the salt ritual is a catalyst. It does not add artificial collagen. It supports your body to produce it. It does not just hydrate on the outside. It awakens your skin's internal irrigation system and does not cover up dullness. It removes the barrier of dead cells so that your own vitality can shine. The perfect synergy. The ingredients of the ritual. The power of this ritual does not come from a single ingredient, but from the intelligent combination of 4 components that support each other. Each one has its role. Salt is the protagonist that opens the way, and the other 3 are the artisans that nourish, soothe, and repair. Here is the complete team. 1. The starter. 2 tablespoons of medium-grain Himalayan pink or sea salt. We've talked about salt before, but the medium-grain detail is key. Fine-grained salt dissolves too quickly and loses its exfoliating effect. Coarse-grained salt is too harsh and could scratch the skin. Medium-grained salt strikes the perfect balance, robust enough to buff the surface without damaging it. 2. Hydrating and soothing. A tablespoon of raw honey. Honey is salt's ideal partner. While salt stimulates, honey soothes. Raw honey is a humectant, meaning it attracts and retains water in your skin, giving it deep, long-lasting hydration. Plus, its natural properties help soothe the skin, counteracting the action of the salt, so the process is revitalizing but not irritating. Its viscous texture is the perfect vehicle for the salt grains to glide on smoothly. 3. Nourishing and protecting. A teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. If salt is the worker and honey is the healer, olive oil is the nourisher. Older skin frequently exhibits a weakened lipid barrier, consequently leading to dryness. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in essential fatty acids and vitamin E, very similar to those in our own skin. When applied, we are replenishing the building blocks of that barrier, helping to retain water and protect the skin. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that helps in the fight against free radical damage. 4th, the gentle renewer, a spoonful of a plain, unsweetened yogurt. Finally, yogurt, the finishing touch of genius. Yogurt contains lactic acid. Although in a low concentration, it acts as a very gentle enzymatic exfoliant that helps dissolve the glue of dead cells, complementing the mechanical action of the salt. Plus, its cool, creamy texture provides instant relief. It helps balance the skin's pH, and its probiotics can support the skin's microbiome. Together, these 4 ingredients are a master formula. Salt opens, honey hydrates, oil nourishes, and yogurt refines. Before I tell you the exact step-by-step process for preparing and applying this wonder, I want to pause. Tell me in the comments, have you ever used a home remedy that surprised you? Maybe with honey or olive oil. Your experience is a treasure. Sharing what has worked for you enriches this entire community that believes in the power of nature. Take a second. I will read each of your comments. Dr. Minochi's ritual. Step-by-step guide. The time has come. Now I will guide you step by step through the ritual. I ask that you do not skip any details because the method is just as important as the ingredients. This is not about applying a cream in a hurry. It is a sacred moment to connect with your skin. Step 0. Prepare your sanctuary. First of all, prepare your space. This is your moment. Go to the bathroom, close the door, dim the lights a little. If you like, put on some soft music that relaxes you. This is key. When the mind is calm, the body is more receptive. Stress generates cortisol, a hormone that ages you. Calmness allows the repair mechanisms to kick in. Step 1. Opening with gentle steam. Never, I repeat, never apply this mask to cold, dry skin. You need to prepare the canvas. The safest method is to use a warm towel. Soak a hand towel in hot, non-scalding water. Wring it out well and place it over your face for 2 minutes, leaving your nose free. Feel the moist heat open your pores and soften the surface layer of your skin. Then, cleanse your face with your usual cleanser. Step 2. The alchemy of mixing. Now let's mix. Use a small bowl made of glass, ceramic or wood, but not metal. First, pour in the 2 tablespoons of salt. Then add the tablespoon of honey over the salt. And here's a little trick. Let it sit for about 30 seconds. You'll see how the honey begins to wrap around the crystals, softening their edges. After that time, add more a teaspoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of yogurt. Now, using a small spoon, mix intentionally in circular motions until you have a creamy, smooth paste. The texture should be rich, not runny. Step 3. Mindful application at a renewing massage. With a clean face, use your fingertips. The key is this phrase. Don't rub. Give. We want to awaken the skin, not attack it. Take a small amount of the mask and start on your forehead, with gentle but firm circular motions from the center out towards your temples. On your cheeks, massage in upward motions from the corners of your lips towards your ears. Always working against gravity. Pay attention to the nasolabial folds, the lines from your nose to your mouth, massaging the line itself in circular motions. Continue along your jawline, from your chin towards your ears, to help tone. And don't forget your neck and décolleté, always with upward motions. Avoid the delicate area of your eyelids and dark circles. Step 4. Rest. Time for magic. Once applied, let the mask agite for 10 to 15 minutes. No more, no less. During this time, relax. Close your eyes. It's normal to feel a slight tingling or warmth. This is your microcirculation activating. Imagine how the nutrients are reaching each cell. This is not a waiting time. It's a time for transformation. Step 5. Removal and final sealing. To remove the mask, use plenty of warm water. While the water runs off, massage it in very gentle circular motions. When you've removed it all, do a final rinse with cool water. This will help tighten pores and tone. To dry, do not rub. Pat gently with a towel. And the final and essential step. Apply your moisturizer. Your skin, now clean and receptive, will absorb it like never before. This step is essential to retain moisture and protect renewed skin. Touch your skin, feel its softness, look in the mirror, and see that new luminosity. You have completed the ritual. Warnings and keys to success, muchas. This ritual is a gift from nature, but we have to use it wisely so that you get the best results and avoid any problems. Please listen carefully. The sensitivity test. A little caution. Every skin is different. Before applying the mask to your entire face, do a patch test. Prepare a small amount of mixture and apply it to an inconspicuous area, such as behind the ear. Leave it on for 10 minutes, remove it, and wait 24 hours. If there is no redness or itching, go ahead. If you notice slight irritation, your skin may be very sensitive. You can try a milder version with more honey and less application time. 5-7 minutes. Contraindications. Who should avoid it? This ritual is not for everyone. If you have extremely sensitive skin, rosacea, eczema, active psoriasis on your face, or have open wounds or inflamed acne, do not do it. Exfoliation could worsen these conditions. In these cases, the priority is to calm and heal. If you have any doubts, always consult a dermatologist. Frequency is key. Neither too much nor too little. When it comes to skincare, more is not always better. Overexfoliation is a common mistake. For mature skin, the ideal frequency of this ritual is twice a week. This stimulates renewal without overexerting the skin. Doing it more often could be counterproductive. Patience and consistency. The real secret. Your skin will feel smoother and brighter from day one, but deep changes, such as increased firmness, take time. Collagen does not rebuild overnight. Be consistent. Maintain this ritual twice a week for at least a month. After a few weeks, you will begin to notice more significant improvements. I have guided people, like a 72-year-old lady who, after 2 months of consistency, noticed that the dark spots on her cheeks had faded and the lines around her mouth appeared smoother. These stories are testaments to the power of consistency. The complete approach. You are a whole. Remember that your skin reflects your inner health. This ritual is an incredible tool, but its effects are multiplied if you take care of yourself on the inside. Drink enough water, eat antioxidant-rich foods, colorful fruits and vegetables, and manage your sun exposure. This ritual is not a magic wand. It is your co-pilot on the journey to healthy, vibrant skin. In conclusion, we have reached the end, and I want you to take this idea home. The power to rejuvenate your skin is not in an expensive bottle. It has always been with you, in your kitchen, in your hands, in the wisdom of nature. We have demystified aging, understanding that it is a biological process that we can influence. We have seen how a simple grain of salt, with the help of honey, oil, and yogurt, can support the regeneration mechanisms that your skin already has. I do not promise that you will erase every line, because your face is the map of your life. But I do offer you a real promise, that of brighter, firmer, and smoother skin. Skin that radiates health, no matter your age. Your skin still has a lot to give. If you found this knowledge valuable, the best way to thank me is by helping me share this message. Subscribe to this channel and activate the bell so you don't miss out on other natural health secrets. Give this video a like if you are committed to trying the ritual and if this information has empowered you. And most importantly, share this video. Send it to your sister, your mother, your best friend, that special woman in your life who also deserves to know that beauty can be simple, accessible, and authentic. Thank you for your time and trust. I am Dr.